Hello everyone, welcome to the video where we will learn about equation of a line, how to find the equation of a line from our graph. So we have to identify two things to find equation of the line. The first thing is we have to look for y-intercept. So y-intercept is a point from where the line is crossing the y-axis. That's one point, which in this graph is this point actually. Okay, and we have to look for gradient, or you can also call it slope of a line, gradient or slope of a line. So once you know these two things, gradient or slope of a line means how steep your line is, the steepness of your line. Okay, once you know these two things, you can substitute both these values into this equation. This is how we write equation of a line in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So this will remain same, this will remain same. We have to substitute these two, where m is your slope or gradient and b is your y-intercept. So let's see how we'll do it with the first question. So first of all, we found that our y-intercept, from where our line is crossing the y-axis, is a positive 4. So this thing is a 4, positive 4. And slope, now we have to look for slope. We have got a detailed video about slope of the line to know how to find the slope of a line. You can find the link with this video and you can easily reach there if you want to go in more details. Okay, so now let's find the slope of the line. So we need to look for two exact points where we can easily find the coordinates of, not the points in the middle, not these points, not this one, two exact points where we can easily find the coordinates. So we need to look for 2 points. So once we'll find 2 points, remember the slope is always rise over run. So now from that point you will come down until you reach the second point and then go left to the second point. So it is 1, 2, 3 and 1. So it's 3 rise over 1 run. So it's 3 over 1 is actually 3. So our slope is a positive 3. Now with the 3 I will write x as it is, plus 4 is our y-intercept. Y is equal to 3x plus 4 is the equation of this line. This is how we find the equation of the line. Let's do some more examples where we will see some lines where there is no y-intercept, some lines with negative gradient or slope. Okay, let's move on. Okay, in this graph you can see, first we will look for y-intercept. I can see my line is crossing the y-axis over this point, and this point is actually origin. This point is 0. This point is 0. It means y-intercept is 0. So even if we write plus 0 or we don't write it, it has no value. So there is no y-intercept. Now we have to find the next thing, which is gradient or slope. So it's very easy to find 2 points here, like this. Rise over run, 1 over 1. It means 1 over 1 slope is 1 over 1, which is just 1. 1 over 1 is 1. So here this is 1 and y-intercept is 0. So y equals 1x plus 0. Now let's write it in a better way. Y equals 1x can also be written as just x, and plus 0 has no value. So we don't write the y-intercept. There is no y-intercept for this one. So when there is no y-intercept, we have to understand that y-intercept is actually 0. The line is going through 0. So the equation of this line is y equals x. Let's do the other example now. Okay, so with this line looks a bit different. The other lines which we saw till now we're going this way, like this or like that. These are all positive lines because we include them, the lines going in upward direction. They are having positive gradients. Okay, but if you see a line going in a downward direction, they have negative gradients. Okay, everything else is same. We have to find the y-intercept in the same way, the gradient and slope in the same way, but the gradient will be negative. Let's go for it. I can see from here, from this point, the line is crossing the y-axis, so our y-intercept is a positive 6. Okay, now the slope, I can see it's very easy to find the 2 points next to each other. So the rise is 1 and the run is 1, so 1 over 1 is just 1. So slope is 1 but negative 1x, and y-intercept is positive 6. So the equation of this line is y equals negative 1x, can also be written as negative x plus 6. Okay, in this one I can see the y-intercept is negative 4 and the gradient, let's find 2 points, any 2 points on the line, is 2 over 1, and it's a positive line going upwards, so 2 over 1 means 2, so gradient is 2. So equation of the line is y equals 2x minus 4. Let's have a look at this one. Y equals mx plus b, so the y-intercept is clear. Positive 3 is the y-intercept, and the slope or gradient, find 2 points. 1 over 2, rise over run. 1 over 2 means half. The gradient is half x, but this line is going downwards, so it's a negative half x. So equation of this line is y equals negative half x plus 3, can also be written as y equals negative 0.5x plus 3. And let's move on to the last example now. So first we have to find the y-intercept. As we can see, again the y-intercept is 0, so there is no y-intercept, or you can write plus 0 for now. Let's look at the gradient. 1 point, another point, so it is 1, 2, 3 over 2, 3 over 2, so gradient is 3 over 2x, and it is a negative 1 because this line is going downwards. It's a negative line, so it's a negative 1. So the equation of this line is y equals negative 3 over 2x. That's it. I'm not going to write plus 0 because it has no value. And whenever you see an equation of line with just a slope with x, it means the y-intercept is 0 automatically. That's 0. Okay, I hope this video is of help to you. You can find the related videos with the help of these videos. You can click on the top right of this video and find the related videos. Please share and subscribe to support our channel, and have a nice day.